Hello, everybody. Nice to see you all. Welcome. Jess here with Key Tarot. I'm going to do a reading for all of our fire signs plus Ophiuchus. I like to wrap you guys up with the fire signs, but we're going to start with Aries. Happy birthday, Aries, you know. Leo, and then Sagittarius, and then Ophiuchus will be last of the night. So let's say a quick blessing and we will get started with Aries, all right? Holy Spirit, thank you for being with us here today and in every breath that we take. We ask that these messages be received by those who are meant to hear them. Amen. I'm going to start with this Tarot of Wonderland for Aries. All right, what do we have going on out there for you guys? Oh, boy. Oh, I feel like, I was going to say someone feels upset. I got the Tower. I got the Knight of Cups in the reverse. This is somebody who says there's maybe been a fight. Aries, I feel like you are the one who's upset here. Let me look. I got the Moon. I saw this Queen of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. That can be your energy. That can be the person that you are upset with. The Moon is Cancerian energy. This Queen of Pentacles is Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. Queen of Pentacles energy is someone who is usually a mother. They're someone who, and you don't have to, a mother, father, someone who spends a lot of time in kind of a nurturing role, someone who has, takes care of a family, takes care of the finances, someone who's pretty organized, someone who is kind of a homemaker sort of vibe, just someone who's pretty adept at that. They're usually married. You could be married to this person. I'm not sure. This Moon card, again, is Cancerian energy. It feels like maybe a secret has come out. The Moon can be about things that are suppressed deep within us, subconscious emotions. It can represent our mental health. It can, let's just read further here. This Knight of Cups in the reverse is somebody who's like there's like no love left here today. I'm not saying for forever, but this looks like somebody's had a fight or they found out about something really big, and they're saying, I'm not feeling the love for you today. All right. There's the Four of Cups on the bottom of the deck. This is someone who's maybe wishing that they hadn't made the choices that they had made. I'm going to leave this here, and we're going to clarify that in a minute. I've got the World card. I got the Ten of Wands. Man. Oh, man. This is like, it was too much to handle, too much to stand, too much to bear. Whatever this was that has just recently either been uncovered, it could have been an argument that happened. I've got the Strength card, that's Leo energy, and then we have the Eight of Swords under that, which is someone who's not talking to another person now. This World card is the final card in a major arcana of tarot, number 21, and this is somebody who says, and I'm done, and I'm out. Whew. All right. But we haven't said it all. You may not be talking to this person right now, but it feels like there are a lot of words that either this person is trying to say. This person could be like blowing up your phone, trying to get you to listen to them, hear them out. Because the Eight of Wands is about fast-moving, direct communication. And it's interesting that it's right on top of this Eight of Swords, which represents restricted communication, right? So, okay. I feel like, I didn't want to say this, but I'm kind of feeling like someone may have found out about a third party energy here. Third party meaning an affair energy. I saw that Three of Cups in there. I didn't take it out. I see the Three of Cups here at the bottom of this Four of Cups, and I see them here at the top of this Five of Cups. And this, I feel like somebody is saying, you know, there's really just no help for this situation. Ouch. You see the Three Cups down here all spilled out, and he's real upset about it. And we got the Three Cups up here, and somebody feels like this is a futile argument. Okay. And I'm noticing the way that the cards are just like spitting themselves out kind of violently. Okay. Let me grab another deck. I want to grab this Chicoli deck, I think. The Five of Cups can be just this energy of giving up, because there's this kind of, it can also represent mental health challenges as well, but it's it doesn't matter how much little Alice tries and tries and tries. Once they get up to the top of that table, there's really not anything real there for them anyway. Okay. And I feel like someone in this dynamic, okay, we're going to talk about it again. Someone in this dynamic neglected a partnership and love. As you can see, this Ace of Cups in the background, you can see these Two Cups down here. Two of Cups represents a healthy partnership. The Ace of Cups represents like a love relationship, a loving relationship. It also, it represents a lot of things, but it feels like in this dynamic, somebody allowed a third party energy to pull this relationship off track. Okay. Okie dokie. So what is this Tower about? Now we got this Nine of Wands where we're not talking at all, just trying to ignore this person. You may have this person blocked on your phone. I was feeling like this person may be reaching out to other like friends and family of yours, like, can you get them to talk to me? Can you do this? Can you do that? There's the Strength card again. I feel like somebody is saying, I can't believe you did this to me. And there's the World card right under that. And I got the Emperor in the reverse. Now, here's the kicker. The Emperor is the card of Aries, which is you. But it's also divine masculine energy. And when the Emperor comes out in the reverse, so you'll have to decide which role or character you play in this scenario, if this reading even applies to you at all, because sometimes it doesn't, right? Check your sun, your moon, your rising sign, your Venus, your Mars, whatever, if this one doesn't feel like it's for you. This Emperor in the reverse, though, oh, man, they've screwed up. Or you're on the other side of this and you're upset. Somebody's upset. Somebody's screwed up. I've got the King of Swords there. This is somebody who's trying to write down how they're feeling, because it feels like they're sending like a lot of messages, like a lot of, please listen to me, please stop, please talk to me, please this, please that. There's a lot of please, please, please. And I have the Chariot in the reverse. Ooh. Right under that Knight of Cups in the reverse, right on top of that Four of Cups, there is like somebody is saying absolutely not. Oh, man. I feel like for some of you, this may be a family dynamic, and there may be children involved in this situation. Oh. I have the Magician on the bottom of the deck, and really with this Chicoli deck, it feels like a mask has been removed. Something's been revealed here. Like the illusions are no longer working. Whatever it was that this person tried to cover up or hide about themselves, it's exposed here. And now somebody feels like, did I ever really even know you at all? And there's the Two of Cups that we were just talking about. This person neglected this. And a third party situation doesn't always have to be an affair. It can be someone who allows other family members to insert themselves in a relationship. This person could overwork to the point that they're completely out of this relationship. Like they just, like, this person could be a workaholic. This person could have addiction issues that keep them from being fully present. Let me just, yeah, and there's the Moon card again. Tell me a little bit more about this. So whoever I'm reading for, somebody in this dynamic is very intuitive. I've got this High Priestess energy with Pisces energy, and I was picking this up a second ago. I can't remember what card I was looking at. Just the Eight of Swords again. I feel like somebody had a feeling about this for a long time, and somebody may have kind of clued you in about this, or clued this other person in about something going on behind the scenes, behind your back, or something. Somebody may have let a secret kind of slip. That Moon out there twice, that's Cancerian energy again. But when the Moon comes out in the reverse, that's this everything bubbling up to the surface, you know, all the secrets coming up to the surface, all of those repressed things being exposed. There's an energy of exposure. We talked about that with the Magician. All right. There was somebody that had a hunch, and then something else, someone else kind of confirmed it for them. This is somebody who there's somebody here that wants to start over. There's somebody who's saying, like, we have too much to just let this go, to let this fall apart like this. We have too much on our plates. We have too much responsibility. There's too much between us. And then the other person is just saying, no, I'm ready to let it go. Somebody in here wants to stay. Somebody wants to go. This other person, whoever did the screwing up here, is trying real hard right now to not just rebalance their energy, but to prove to the other person that they can do it, that they can make changes, that they can improve this situation. And I have the Queen of Wands on its side. Man, I keep seeing like one child here. This Queen of Wands, that's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, right? On their side, I feel like this Queen of Wands, this could be you, Aries. But I don't know. You're represented here twice, so I don't know which side of this you're on, if at all. But there's just like no love here because there is no longer trust here. we got a separation with the Four of Swords. Separation, taking a break, taking time apart from one another. There's a worry about what this is going to do to you financially. Yeah. And someone who wishes that they had not made the choices that they'd made. The Page of Wands is someone who's very flirtatious. They typically don't think about things before they do them. I always say the Page of Wands is like a child left alone with a box of matches. It's like the possibilities are endless. And there's really no one more childish than the Emperor in the reverse. Unfortunately, when the Emperor behaves childishly, they have a lot to lose, like a whole empire. This person, somebody here recognizes they have really screwed up. What are we going to do about this? Here, Aries, how do we fix this? I mean, I don't feel like somebody in here is mad and they don't want to fix it. Yeah, I've got the Devil. Okay. Well, that's Capricorn energy. And it represents, you know what it represents. It can represent addictions. It can represent obsessions. It can represent toxicities within a relationship. It can represent abuses. I feel like the time is up on this, and the distortion is not going to be allowed any longer. Like, I'm feeling like, I remember a minute ago saying, like, I don't think this person can be helped with that Five of Cups. I don't think there's any changing this person. This person's trying real hard. Somebody here is trying real hard to change somebody's perspective on that. But it's like, once this trust is removed, there is like no love left here. And I feel like for some of y'all, there may have been children kind of holding this together for a long time. But someone sees that this has not been good for a long time. Yeah, I'm so sorry. If this is your reading, I'm so sorry. Like I was saying in the kind of a general collective I did earlier yesterday or today, that it feels like it's kind of going around in some of the signs. I don't know. This Devil energy, though, it's pretty clear what the dynamic is like in here. I got the Justice card out. Oh, man, and the Judgment card. Oof. Some of you guys have been in a bad relationship for a long time, and some of y'all are going to be going through a divorce. The Justice card is Libra energy, but it's all about legal paperwork, courtroom matters, right? When we're talking about something like this feels like a divorce, a clear separation with this Four of Swords. This Judgment energy is somebody who is making the call, making a judgment call, final answer. And it's a wake-up call. And you know what I was thinking about when I was talking about this Three of Cups that kind of kept coming up here in some of these cards. With this one right here, there's this Ace of Cups in the back. Somebody here lost a lot of themselves in this relationship. They lost a lot of their self-esteem with this relationship, and this situation hasn't made it better. It feels like a lingering energy that someone had some intuitive feelings about for a long time, and finally there was some kind of concrete proof or some kind of whispering from someone who had seen something. And now it's like the cat's out of the bag, and someone's recognizing how much of themselves they gave to this person. And now that's what's really pissing them off the most, I think. And whoever you are, it feels like the ending of this begins a restoration in your life, although it doesn't feel like it right now, because when that Tower comes out, I mean, it feels catastrophic. It feels chaotic, like a crisis, right? But this World card is that final card in the major arcana of tarot, right? And it tells us that it's time to make a major shift, a major change. And if we look at, so we got the world out here twice. But if you look at this person, they say, I can't stay here anymore. I can't be this isolated anymore. I can't be this lonely in this any longer. And I feel like this actually, as horrible of a situation as it is, horrible, I feel like this is like the next steps in you getting back on track with who you really are. Yeah. And it is not easy. Not gonna be easy. A lot of you, a lot of you have friends and family who have known how bad this relationship has really been for a long time, and they're actually going to be kind of happy that this is ended. Oh my gosh. But at one point you guys were a real happy pair. You were real, when you first were with this person, this was a really positive partnership. It's just, this has gotten so off track. It's like somebody forgot. You got a lot of twos in here. You got a lot of repeats in here. Somebody forgot what was the most important here. And unfortunately, it's blown up here. So if this was your reading, Aries, happy birthday. I hope it wasn't. Honestly, I really hope it wasn't. Because some readings, I just kind of hope they don't resonate, right? But if it does, it feels like these are the first, this is going to be the first steps in kind of regaining yourself after it's kind of been let go of for a long time. You're mad. Somebody's mad. If you're not the one that's mad, somebody's mad at you. And that's okay. It's okay. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody screws up bad. You know, we all do. We all make big mistakes in our lives, and we all kind of get forced like to pick up the pieces from that, you know, at one point or another. Right now, it feels like it is swirling chaos, and the words that y'all seem to have for each other, it's not great. Somebody's not talking at all, and if you're the one who nobody's talking to, you might be glad about that for right now, because what this person really wants to say, you may not want to hear it, or vice versa. This other person may not really want to hear what you have to say, because it may not be pleasant. All right, that was your reading for the week, Aries. God bless you all. I love you all so much. I hope that you have a good week. If this resonated for you, I will pray for you extra. How about that? Don't forget to like and subscribe. I will see you guys soon. Next up, we have Leo. Leo, I'm going to use this Artist Inner Vision Tarot for you guys. One that's already flipped over there in the deck. Oh my, so many things. Wow. Oh my goodness. Leo, let me see if I can find that one that I thought was flipped over in here. Yeah, there it is. Oh, good news for you. I'm liking this already. I've got the Empress was your first card out, right? And we got the Lovers. Wow. We got the Page of Cups right there. I got the Ten of Pentacles. Hold tight. Knight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. All right, so basically, Leo, you got a lot of changes coming up for you, and you got a lot of really happy, positive, amazing changes. So this Empress is Virgo energy, but it's representative of divine feminine energy. I feel like this is you this week, Leo. Those of you who own your own businesses, going to be a very good week for you. I have the Ten of Pentacles right here, which can be a windfall of money. It can be a promotion at work. It can be buying a new home. It is like a cha-ching sound for you. I have the Lovers card that's crossing this Empress energy. I have this Knight of Pentacles, this Page of Cups, and I have this Eight of Pentacles. It's the And I got the Death card here too, which sounds scary, but it's not. With this Ace of Cups over here, I do have this Four of Swords over here hanging out, but I'm not sure what that's about yet. Hang tight. Some of you may be getting engaged this week. Some of you may be moving in with a significant other. And some of you are going to be working from a new home. Like some of you are working from home and it feels like you have a new environment that you're doing that in. Let me clarify this little situation over here, because I'm not sure why these cards are on their sides. I have work is good. 2 thumbs up for you for work, for your finances. There's a real change here in your energy. And something may have changed in this relationship dynamic. You have this Ace of Cups here. This can be a new love relationship coming towards some of you. The Ace of Cups doesn't always have to be about a love relationship. It can be, but it can be. Okay. All right. Let me just, I'm going to grab this traditional deck here. Tell me about this Lovers on its side and this Page of Cups here on its side, because it feels like you're a little bit undecided. There it is. There's this Knight of Pentacles that's coming towards you, which is Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. Doesn't have to be those zodiac signs, but this is someone who's been kind of slow. Typically, they're known for being fairly slow. They like to make really good decisions. This person... Hold on. Yeah, I get there's a lot of like workplace and love dynamics here this week, and it feels kind of like they're intermingled in some way. With this Three of Pentacles, that's a workplace, like working on a team with someone. This could be someone that you're working with. Like I was saying, it feels like you're working from home in a new environment, almost like you're moving in with someone and also working with them. Which that's fairly specific. That's not going to be for everybody probably, but that's kind of the feeling. And I got the Lovers to clarify the Lovers. Classic. I love tarot. This time it's in the upright position. This person's commitment to you, that's what it is. I don't know why that would be, Leo, but it feels like you're almost kind of shocked by this person's interest in you. There's a lot of interest in you. Like I was saying, this person is kind of like making plans for your future. They want to live with you. They want to maybe marry you. They want to have like a life with you. And I think it's scaring y'all a little bit. There's somebody who's like, I don't understand why. Because you're that great, obviously. They know it. I know it. You should know it. I think maybe some of you, it's been a while since you've been in a relationship like this. And you may not really know what to do with that level of attention. Okay. I have the Judgment card on the bottom of the deck, which is kind of like resurrection energy. It can be someone who's made a decision, like final answer. And I got the Knight of Pentacles under that. This person is very clued in to how much they are in love with you here. I'm going to say in love with you. I think that I know those are bold words, Leo, but I feel confident in my choice of those words. All right. Okay. This person has had a feeling about you since they first met you. And it's this, like I was saying, this Knight of Pentacles here, they're typically pretty slow moving. And this may be what has shocked you about this, is like you may not have expected this relationship, this situation to go as quickly as it has. And it's kind of making you make a lot of changes in your life. Really. with this death card here, this is somebody who's like barely recognizing their own life any longer. It's not a bad feeling. It's a good feeling. But I feel like you're a little nervous about it. You're used to being on your own. You're used to doing everything on your own. The Empress runs the empire. They do it by themselves. There's no co-empress. There's no co-emperor, empress. It's just one. There's just the Empress. You may have a family of your own. You may own your own business. You are used to managing your own time, managing your own schedule, managing everybody else's time and their schedule. You're used to being on your own. This is a major change. This is a major shift. I have the Seven of Pentacles here, and this is interesting. When I have cards that flip across the room or over the table or onto the floor, that's usually an indication of somebody who doesn't want to quite share this information. I'm not sure you're 100% sold on this person or this situation. You've waited a long time for a relationship like this, like we've been talking about, but it feels like you've just kind of been waiting to see where this was going to go. And now that it's here, it's almost like it's too good to believe or something. Okay. Yeah, you're used to having to be in charge. You're used to having to be, and that's why I'm getting over here to this Four of Swords. Some of you have older children, and not all of them are real crazy about you and about these changes that are happening in your life. But I'm feeling like it's kind of time to let them go and have their feelings on their own, and you to do whatever it is you need to do. But some of these children, maybe family members, could be coworkers, could be friends, somebody that you have like some pretty healthy attachments to, may not be super thrilled about this. The Four of Swords usually indicates taking a break, can be a separation. I don't think that's what's happening for you and this person. You may just have to set some clear boundaries with the people who are also involved in your life, that, you know, like, this is where I'm headed. There are going to be some changes. Things are going to look different. You may have to kind of cut the cord here. All right. Yeah, so I have the Three of Cups in the reverse here. Now, the Three of Cups in the reverse can indicate an affair or a third-party situation. But as I was just explaining up there in the Aries reading a moment ago, it doesn't always mean an affair. It doesn't always have to. It can be somebody else trying to insert themselves into your relationship. It can be anything. It can be anybody. It could be children. It could be friends, family, co-workers, anybody who just kind of needs to put their little 2 cents in about your life and this relationship. I really feel like it all looks so good. This person seems to have very positive intentions towards you, Leo. I did say the in love words, you know, I do feel that. And with the Lovers out here twice, this is a very significant love relationship in your life that stands to be a very stable relationship, one that you are going to find a lot of prosperity between the two of you. And you also individually, there is a heavy energy of prosperity in your work life and financial life. Love this. It was something that you kind of been praying for. You waited for this person for a long time to show up into your life, and now that they have, everything seems perfect except this little bitty thing right over here. Okay, fair enough. I've got the King of Swords here. That's Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. you're going to have to be real direct with your words here, Leo. You're going to have to be very honest. You're going to have to be as you will be. Gentle and firm with these words that you use with whoever this is that's kind of inserting themselves here. Whoever this person is, they are feeling left out from your life now, and some of them may be struggling a little bit financially, especially if we're talking about older children here, or even friends and family, anybody, right? They're feeling a little cut off from you, and some of them may have depended on you financially. Some of you shared a home with these older children, and now that you are, it feels like moving into a new space. It really does. They're not really invited into that environment, and some of them are hurt and not sure what that's going to look like for them. And this is where it comes in for you to kind of be firm with your words and set some boundaries. I got that devil under that. That's Capricorn energy, but it's kind of a fiery feeling here. You may have some of these folks do not have the best of intentions towards you. Some of them may have some personal issues of their own. I mean, I'm not trying to I don't know. The devil can represent a lot of things. It can indicate addictions, obsessions, toxicities of any kind. And for a long time, you may have kind of been stuck with that. You may have been stuck in an environment like that. You may have been stuck, kind of chained to that situation. As you can see, the devil, but the devil's always trying to keep the lovers apart, right? It's very similar energy here. The two of you have been guided together, right? But there's something in between you. It's like this piece of concrete and a giant devil. Okay. All right. Wow. Okay. You may actually, well, that's not, okay. I have the Fool card out. That is the card that we get. It's the number 0. This is a brand new start for you, Leo. Whoever you are, this is such good energy. It's so positive. It's wonderful, except for this little part right here. But I really feel like that is kind of extraneous to what you're actually experiencing in this relationship. Whoever this is that you have in your life, that's coming towards you, or that I feel like you've already met this person clearly, because they want to put a ring on your finger. They want to live with you. They want to set up a future for you, with you. And it looks really good. It looks happy. It looks healthy. These folks over here, let them feel the way that they're going to feel. Yeah, I got the 4 swords out there again. You may need to take a little break from these folks just to focus on what it is you want for yourself. And that's why I was kind of getting hung up on this Ace of Cups. Yes, it is a new love relationship, but it is a focus. It feels like you're just diving in here, right? Clearly. But it's like a remembering who you are, remembering that you are important. If you are this Empress energy, like I was saying, you've been taking care of everybody for a very long time. This might just be your time to focus on yourself, focus on what you want to feel, and focus on this love for yourself. Don't worry about these other people. They're probably going to cause some drama in your life, but let's be real. You probably already know who they are, and you're kind of expecting it. So they're going to be fine. They're going to get over it once they recognize how happy you are, or once you tell them how happy you are and you kind of set up those boundaries. I mean, it's not really going to matter what they think about it. And quite honestly, anybody who truly, truly loves you, Leo, wants you to be happy. They want the best for you. I want the best for you. You want the best for you. This other person wants the best for you. And ultimately, these people, if they love you truly, they will too. All right? All right. That was your reading for the week, Leo. Good stuff for you. I will see you guys next week. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you soon. Next, we have Sagittarius. Sagittarius, I want to use this I guess so. I guess I'm going to use this after tarot for Sagittarius. I hope you guys are doing well today. You got that Page of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles. Some of you, this is a good sign for those of you who have been looking for work, maybe transitioning from one job to another. This is going to be a good week for this. It feels like you're accomplishing a lot this week. Those of you who aren't looking for work, it just feels like it's a really good week for you to kind of focus on what it is you do. And it feels like what you do so well. Nicely done, Saggy. You're going to have a lot of people, wow, coming to you for what it is that you do. This like something spreading kind of like wildfire about what you do. People are going to be looking you up. Good. Some of you are artists. Some of you are like you have some kind of a craft that you've been kind of focusing on. There's like an energy of perfection to what you do. Oh, I'm so excited for you. Oh, this couldn't have come at a better time either. For a lot of you, you've worked hard, and you've worked hard for a long, long time. Absolutely. You deserve every bit of success that comes to you. Absolutely, you do. And you're going to have a lot of people messaging you this week, and a lot of people who have, may not have always been so supportive. They may not have been. It feels like that's a dynamic that's shifting here with this Six of Pentacles. It feels like everybody wants to know you. They want to work with you. They want to like book you. They want to promote you. There's this energy of having a lot of abundance in your life. And I feel like you've got a lot more energy this week than you've had for a while. Yeah, it's good. Ah, man, I got the Queen of Wands under here. Now, this is why I don't really want to focus on this so much, but it is coming up here. A lot of people, like I was saying, they may not have been so supportive of whatever it is that you do here. But it seems like that's a dynamic that's changed. A lot of you, I don't like really even bringing this up, but it's here. The Five of Swords can be an energy of gossip. It can be an energy of slander. It can be an energy of someone who feels the need to defeat someone. It doesn't feel like they did. There's this energy of you winning. Okay, it's good. Enough about that. You got new love coming towards you too. You and Leo, oh my goodness. Not so much Aries. But this Ace of Cups right here it can be a new love relationship coming towards you. It can also be a renewal of love that you find for yourself. I got the Knight of Pentacles under that, and I got the Six of Cups. What? Oh, geez. There's an energy of actually Sagittarius. Let's come back over here to this Queen of Wands for a minute, because kind of getting into this. Some of you may have a few people who are interested in you romantically right now, and you're like, what? I don't know about that. There are. A lot of people would like to spend time with you. One person in particular, there's a soulmate energy here. But the reason why I'm saying there may be a lot of people is because this Queen of Wands energy is kind of known for being the most attractive of all the queens. And it's not really about your gender. It's not about you being a man or a woman, male or female or whatever. This is just the energy that you're kind of carrying this week. And it's like this Queen of Wands energy. Everybody wants to be around them. Very popular. Like I was saying, this is going to be a week where you kind of shine, Sagittarius. This is good energy. But there's this sense of competition around you. Okay. Like, that saying, you can't beat them off with a stick. There's too many. That's could be something that's coming up for you this week. All right. Let me just get another deck here. I'm going to use this Vice Versa Tarot to clarify for you guys. It looks really positive. It looks really healthy. It looks really happy. It's really a lot of focus on what you do for work this week. And I've got the King of Wands out here now. Very good. So whether you are a masculine or a feminine Sagittarius watching this, there's a real energy of everybody wanting to be around you. real popular folks here this week, okay? You're seeing a lot of growth just in general in your life. Growth like financial growth, really with your business, whatever it is you do for a living. You're being noticed. I have the Three of Swords in the reverse. Oh boy. I really want to talk about these haters over here, but I guess we're gonna, some of you may have had an ex, a few exes, some people who really, they didn't want to see you do well. And a lot of them tried to kind of take you down, pull you down. It feels like you have really healed from that. And it really has come from you being a very strong person. How can I explain that? Yeah, we got the Eight of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck there too. A lot of you really couldn't talk to anyone about what it was you were going through here. And there's this energy of kind of suffering in silence. And I don't mean that to sound pitiful or, you know, like a sense of martyrdom or something like that. But it's kind of feels like you did. It was like you just kind of put your head down, you started to work, there was something that you've dreamed up here, Sagittarius, with this Eight of Pentacles. It's kind of like something that you created out of nothing or something. It's and you just worked and you worked and you worked, and now here it is. There's like a product that you've created, and it looks real good. But it wasn't always like that. You were kind of like living off of hopes and dreams and fairy dust here for a little while. It feels like you may have gone through a time in the recent past that was real difficult, really difficult. And it feels like you kind of had to do it alone. Ah, man. Life is like that sometimes. Sometimes we got to carry it all by ourselves. And sometimes it is not easy. You did not give up, though. Look, there's your card, Temperance, right there on the bottom of the deck under that. What was I saying? Somebody here, there's a silent strength to you, Sagittarius. Yep. And you did not do this the way that people expected you to. You're a little different. I like that. All right, tell me about, let's know more about this. Your work's great. Things look great with you in work. Things look great for you financially. Everybody wants to be around you. Who is this new love? You don't care. This could actually be somebody that you're meeting at work. You're so busy, you're not interested in love. And quite honestly, you've been through a lot here. And this could be what is driving people crazy. There's this energy of, like I was saying, somebody who's very much on their own. And it's not that you're rude. It's not that you refuse to give people the time of day. It feels like you've been through so much. You're like, I'm not really ready to ride that ride again, you know? Your heart might be a little closed off here. You should probably open it up, because like this is a lot of love coming towards you. And with this Six of Cups right under this Ace of Cups, this is a soulmate relationship. It can be a past life soulmate relationship. This could be someone you've known from the past, like somebody you maybe grew up with, you haven't seen them in a while, or someone that when you meet them, it feels like that. It feels like you've known them for a long time. Oh, and this person is quite stable. They want to be a positive person in your life. This is good intentions towards you. This is a hard worker. This is someone who moves fairly slowly in a good way. But I got the Wheel of Fortune, which is also your card. I got the Hierophant under that, and I got the Six of Cups again. Great. And I got the Star card, and I got the Empress. All right. I'm stopping. So basically, with this Wheel of Fortune energy, Sagittarius energy, you're here twice. Nicely done showing up for yourself 3 times, 4 times actually. Good job. It means when it's time, it's time. And it feels like it's time for you to meet this soulmate. And people are always, whenever I do personal readings for people, I get a lot of questions like, when am I going to meet my person? How much longer is it going to take? And the answer is it takes as long as it takes. You're never going to not meet them. You're always going to meet your soulmate. And there's just a wonderful thing about it. You meet them when you're ready to and when they're ready to. It's a thing. It is. This may be someone that you end up in a very serious commitment with, possibly marriage. I know. Ah. But this is someone you're meant to know. With this star card is the card of Aquarius. You've got the Hierophant, that's Taurus. We got the Empress, that's Virgo. And we got a lot of you on here. Okay, these are the majors I'm seeing. But this is someone that is meant to be part of your life. This person wants to blend their life with yours. This person wants to create something seamless with you. They don't want to come in and change you. They understand how independent you are, and you have been for a long time. Yeah, you see, we've got this heron on here twice. Herons are representations of independence and doing it on your own. We all know that. Everybody knows you're good at being on your own. I get it. But there's someone here that wants to not control you, but add to your life here. Okay. And with this Empress energy, I think they are going to have a hard time getting you to pay attention to them, first of all, because you're real focused on whatever it is you do for work, okay? And you're also, there's so many people coming at you right now, Sagittarius, that this person might feel like they're getting a little bit lost in the shuffle. But with this Six of Cups out here twice, I mean, it's kind of an undeniable connection, right? All right. This is your reading for the week, Sagittarius. You're going to have to open up a little bit here. I mean, you can't just work all the time. I mean, you can, but I feel like you've done that. I feel like you've set yourself up well here. Whatever it is you've been focusing on, you've done a good job. It's time for you to kind of maybe invest in other areas of your life for a change. I like it. I feel like you've done a lot of healing. And if that's true, that's probably why this energy is coming towards you when it is. That's when it happens. That's when we meet these soulmates, is when we're ready for them, when we have done that healing. Pat yourself on the back and, I don't know, go out with some friends. Meet this person, whoever they are. They do have good intentions, and they intend to bring stability into your life, not to pull it off track. All right. That was your reading for the week. Thank you for letting me read for you, Sagittarius. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I will see you guys next week. All righty. Last, we have Ophiuchus. If you're an Ophiuchus, you would have been born between November 29th and December 17th. All right, feel free to look it up on the Google. Some of y'all may lean a little towards the Sagittarius, and some of y'all may lean a little closer to Scorpio. So if this reading does not resonate for you, check both of those. And if none of those resonate for you, check your sun, your moon, your rising, all the things, right? And then sometimes it's just not your week. All right, let's see here, Ophiuchus. What do we have going on for you? Oh boy. Okay. Stop there. Okay. Whoa. Okay. All right. I gotta start clarifying this pretty quickly. But yeah, okay. Oh boy. Hang on. All right. This is kind of a lot. And I'm not sure why I have so many of them on their sides. So for me as a reader, when I get cards that come out on their sides and they're not clearly then these are clearly on their sides, right? This tells me this is an energy that's changeable for someone out there, and you're not sure how you feel about the situation yet. You haven't made a decision, or there's an energy of change. Now over here I've got this Judgment card, I've got the Temperance card, and I've got the Empress out. Okay. Got the Four of Wands right here in the middle. That's that Twin Flame 1111 awakening card, right? And with this Empress, that's divine feminine energy. So you may resonate heavily with a twin flame path or divine counterparts. I really hate the name twin flames. It creeps me out, but I understand the scenario here. So with this Queen of Swords on its side, it feels like somebody here is having a hard time opening up about something, talking about something. And it's not even just that. There's like an unsurety as to what's going to be happening here. This Four of Wands, it usually means that you're on the right track, that you're creating stability. It means that you've got the yin and the yang kind of working in harmony. It can be a card of marriage, and especially with this Ten of Cups right underneath it. The Ten of Cups is the card of marriage. It's a card of true love. It's a card of happiness in your love life. It can be a family coming together. It can be creating a family. It can be a blended family coming together. But somebody here is not entirely sure. Somebody here isn't ready, doesn't feel like they're ready. Might want to watch that Sagittarius reading, because I got the Knight of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Somebody here wants to slow this down, and I got the Queen of Wands under that. Okay, let me get this other deck. What do we want to use here? Yeah, I kind of want to use this After Tarot that I just used for Sagittarius, because I got the Ace of Cups on the bottom of the deck just looking at me there. And there's the King of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, masculine, and the Ten of Cups underneath it, and the Wheel of Fortune. You should definitely check out that Sagittarius reading, okay? All right. All these are going to go back in. We're going to shuffle this, and I'm going to start clarifying. Some of you are, you have some kind of a twin flame relationship, situationship with water sign. Yeah. It's been kind of a nightmare. You're not sure what to think about it anymore. You're not sure. It's been feeling like this. You can feel like you're kind of on your own in this situation. There hasn't been a lot of movement. There hasn't been a lot of change. It's made you second guess yourself a lot. There's like this feeling that something's about to happen here. Something's about to change. I've got the Ten of Cups that's now in the upright position, okay? We're starting to have cards, like we're starting to get more decisiveness this week about this connection, whatever it is. It feels like a love. And, you know, this energy of what comes up must go down, and what goes up must come down, right? And there's this energy of like this karmic wheel that's been turning. There may have been a lot of stagnancy in this situation for a long time, and it feels like there's a shift, there's a change, and that's why we have all these cards in the middle on their side. Like I said, it's an energy of change. That is the Wheel of Fortune. Also another card of Sagittarius. You're doing very well this week, Ophiuchus. There's a lot of positive energy coming from you and being placed on you from other people. People are you're very attractive this week. Really focused on your own personal growth. I think you have been for a long time. Okay. I'm hearing somebody say with this Judgment energy, like, come on already, make a decision already. There's like this, it's resurrection energy, this Judgment, but it's like making a decision about something. It's like the final call, the final answer. Make a choice already. Yeah. Oh boy. Ace of Pentacles. Man, it doesn't really get much better than this. It's really, there's an indecisiveness here, but I don't even think it's indecisiveness. I think this has been a timing issue. I think you've been waiting on this situation to clear up, to clarify itself, and you haven't really known what to think about this. I don't even know, I'm not entirely sure what we're talking about here, but if this is your reading, you'll understand. You have been really focused, whoever you are, Ophiuchus, like I was saying, on personal growth, and I mean spiritual growth. A lot of you have really developed a relationship with your higher self and with a higher power within the last like 2 years. And I know that's a long, it feels like a long time, but there is a change that's happened in you. And I think that I'm reading for someone who's been very aware of this kind of soulmate dynamic, this counterpart dynamic for a long time. And you haven't really known how to make heads or tails of it. And it's because you're not supposed to. You weren't supposed to be focusing on it. You were supposed to be focusing on your growth, your relationship with yourself and a higher power. Okay. It's starting to come together here. I get it. This person is probably going to be reaching out to you very soon, within the next month. Whoa. It's like once you take your attention away from whatever this is, and it looks like you've been busy doing other things, that's when everything starts to fall into place. And this person is slow. Whoever this King of Cups energy is, they are slow, slow, slow. But that's what the timing is. I mean, you don't want an unbaked cookie. You want, well, I mean, some of us do. But, I mean, you'd really rather that the cake come out of the oven fully baked, right? I mean, let's not rush things. These counterpart relationships, you cannot rush them. There's a lot of personal growth that has to happen on both sides. And I feel like you're doing so well. This Empress energy is someone who is very, I'm not going to say you're complete. I'm not going to say that you're done. You don't have to try anymore. You win, pack it up. You can go home now. No, that's not what I'm saying. You're always going to be striving towards growth within yourself, but I feel like you've definitely shifted your energy from a space of want or need into a place of I have it all. So good. This is so good. All right. I've got this Hermit in the reverse twice, and it legit came out twice in the reverse. Why do I have that? That's Virgo energy. Some of you, there's like one little chink in your armor here. And some of you, it has to do with past relationships in your life. There's a lesson that, and if this won't apply to all of you, but for a significant amount, there's like one little lesson that you're struggling to learn. And it has to do with relationships in your life. It can have something to do with your sexuality or something like that. It's like, yeah, it's like that. Yeah. For some of you, this may be there it is, the relationships that you allow in your life. There's some repeating patterns. This King of Swords energy, because I've got this King of Cups over here, and now I've got this King of Swords over here, yeah, and then the Three of Swords underneath it. For some of you, there's someone that you allow into your life to come back into your life, and there's like a cycle of it. And just about the time that you heal from it, there they come back again, and you allow them to come back in, and they just totally destroy you. And it's like every time. And for some of you, that's the lesson. It's to get off that merry-go-round of repeating relationships and repeating the same kinds of relationships. I don't know. It feels like a specific person or a specific type of person that either you're always attracted to or always allow back into your life after breakup after breakup, something like that. It can be an on again, off again relationship. Because like I said, just about the time your little heart gets all healed up is about the time that they want to show up again. For some of you, that's just something to watch out for. It does feel like a lesson that you're struggling to learn. And there's something about this person that reminds you of every other past relationship that you've had that hasn't gone well. Okay. Yeah, this person, it could be the way they speak to you, could be the way that they behave. There's kind of this impulsive recklessness to them. And every time they come into your life, it just like knocks you off balance, tears your heart out, and causes a lot of disruption and chaos in your life. There you have it. Yeah, don't let this person come back, because you have something much better coming towards you, but you have to get off this merry-go-round of repeating this over and over again. You're about to be given like the keys to the kingdom here. It feels like in this soulmate dynamic here, but you can't be with this other person if they're going to come towards you, right? And it feels like there's a choice here. There's a time and there's a choice here. This feels like the timing is starting to clear up in whatever this divine counterpart situation is. It feels like you are in the right place at the right time for this. It's just not allowing this to come back in and throw you off balance. Yeah, I've got the Chariot card here. That's Cancerian energy. It feels like you're ready to move forward in your life and you don't want this to stop you. And this is coming just in the nick of time, it feels like. With this Hanged Man energy, that's Pisces energy. And I got the Four of Wands right under that too. Snap. Yeah, so you got the Four of Wands out there twice. Again, that 1111 divine counterpart energy. I just saw 10717 on the counter. That's funny. Yeah. Just be careful of this trap. Don't step into it. Don't allow yourself to be stuck in it. You're doing too well. You're doing so well. This is going to be a good week for you. It feels like you have a lot of support in your life now in a way that you maybe haven't always. It feels like you're going to be spending a lot of time with friends. It feels like people are like expressing a lot of admiration towards you this week. There's an energy of doing well, like winning kind of energy. That's what comes from the Six of Wands, right? It's like a victory after a battle that's hard fought, you know. But there's someone here, it feels like you have a lot of admirers, and you kind of have an opportunity to pick and choose who you spend your time with here this week. Make good choices, all right? Not this one. Wait for this one, not this one, all right? All right, that was your reading for the week, Ophiuchus. I love you all very much. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next week, all right?